Morning students. Yesterday we completed in previous class that 4.4 exercise depend on minors and cofactors. Now next concept we will discuss about adjoint of a matrix and some theorems and inverse of the matrix. Okay, let me continue the concept topic. So this also in a determinant chapter. This is in a determinant chapter topic. Adjoint of a matrix. Okay. Topic adjoint of a matrix. Okay, let us take A is Aij, a square matrix. A square matrix A is equal to Aij n by n is defined as adjoint of a matrix. Is defined as adjoint of a matrix. A square matrix A is equal to Aij n by n. N by n. Square matrix defined as adjoint of a matrix. Defined adjoint of a matrix. Defined adjoint of a matrix is the transpose of Aij, capital letter Aij. This is small elements. Capital letter Aij is called cofactor. Transpose of cofactors. Transpose of cofactors of matrix. Cofactors of matrix. Okay. So this one. A square matrix defined adjoint of a matrix is the transpose of cofactors of a matrix. Correct. Let us take AB the any square matrix. Those are A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. This is the 3 by 3 matrix. 3 by 3 matrix. These are the elements A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Cofactor. First of all, matrix. Next we will take cofactors of A. Cofactors of A. Cofactor of A is equal to cofactors capital A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Okay, this one let us be, this matrix is let it be B or just direct. So transpose of this one. So B transpose. Adjoint is denoted by like this one ADJ. A adjoint shortcut. Adjoint of a matrix ADGA. Okay, transpose that implies let it be B transpose. This total cofactor matrix let it take B, so its transpose that is A11. What is transpose? Rows and columns are interchanged. A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. So this is the adjoint definition. Okay, first of all, let's take a matrix. A square matrix is defined as transpose of cofactors. This is the cofactors. Cofactors denoted by capital letters, minus denoted by M, capital M. So that is A11, A12, that one. And its transpose, let it be, after getting this cofactors, let it be, this matrix is B. So adjoint A is equal to B transpose, means this transpose. This is the adjoint. Okay, right. Okay, so we took now 3 by 3. Now we'll take a 2 by 2 matrix. A is equal to A11, A12, A21, A2. This is 2 by 2 matrix. 2 by 2 matrix. Okay. I want adjoint A. Same like that. What is adjoint A? Cofactors. First we find cofactors. A11, A12, A21, A2. Okay, what is the adjoint A? Adjoint A is transpose of this one, A11, A12, A21, A2, A21, sorry, this is A21. Okay, transpose. Transpose A11, A12, A21, A2. This is adjoint A. So, for example, for 3 by 3 matrix, 3 by 3 matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. This is 3 by 3 square matrix. 3 by 3 square matrix. How to find cofactors? I should explain. First of all, minus 1 to the power of I plus j, it's minor. So then its cofactor. 2 is first row and first column. Minus 1 to the power of I plus j, and it's minor. How to find minor? Deleting this row and this column, remaining values determinant is called its minor. So like that, the process to find the cofactors. Here also either 2 by 2 matrix or 3 by 3 matrix, same process. Okay, suppose example A is equal to 1 minus 2, 3, 4. Let us take. Right. A is equal to 1 minus 2, 3, 4. We want adjoint A. Adjoint A is before we find out cofactors. So cofactor. Directly we find cofactors A11. So first is A11 means cofactor of 1 is minus 1 to the power of 1 plus 1. Delete its minor. Minor means M11, that is equal to deleting this row and this column. Therefore, that is 4. So minus 1 to the power of 1 plus 2 plus 1 into 4 is equal to 4. A12, this is A12. A12 is equal to minus 1 to the power of 1 plus 2. This element is present in second row, first row, second column into M12. That implies deleting this row and this column, remaining element is 3. So therefore minus 1 to the power of 1 plus 2 minus and 3. So therefore a value is minus 3. Next up, A21 is minus 1 to the power of 2 plus 1. Minus 1 to the power of 2 plus 1 of M21. Therefore minus 1 to the power of 2 plus 1 minus 1 M21. Deleting this row and this column, the value is minus 2 is equal to 2. A22 is equal to minus 1 to the power of 2 plus 2 into m22. Therefore, minus 1 to the power of even number. So that is plus 1 m22. M22 will delete this one. This column remaining element is 1. Therefore, answer 1. So cofactor of A. Cofactor of A, what? A11. 4 minus 3 2 1. Okay, right. We want adjoint A. A small letter, no problem. Small letter. Adjoint A means its transpose. Adjoint A is its transpose. Transpose means 4 minus 3 2 1. So finally, this is the like this we will find 2 by 2 matrix adjoint A also. And first of all, find cofactors and take transpose, that is adjoint A. Okay, right. Okay, 2 by 2, another method how to direct without this all process, how to find directly 2 by 2 like this. A is equal to A11, A12, A21, A23. This is given A 2 by 2 matrix. Want adjoint A direct without finding cofactors. Adjoint A. A11, A12, A21, A22. So this is 2 by 2 matrix. This is 2 by 2 matrix. Direct. What is without any cofactors? Right. These two are interchange. For these two elements, sign change. That is the direct. Okay, interchange. What is interchange? Then after interchange, A22 sign change minus A12 sign change minus 21 interchange. This is A11. So this is the resultant answer, adjoint direct. So without finding these all cofactors, this one given A 2 by 2 matrix, adjoint A is equal to apply this method. First and fourth elements interchange. A11 plus A22, A22 plus A11. Next, this elements no interchange. Last is and apply minus opposite sign. So sign change. So this is the direct. Let us take this example. Same example. 1 minus 2 3 4. Adjoint A. 1 minus 2 3 4. This one interchange. This one sign change. These two elements sign change. These two elements interchange. So finally, what is the resultant answer? adjoint A. 4 sign change. 2 sign change. -3 interchange. Here is 1. So both you observe, both 4 2 -3 1 same both are. So this is the ordinary method, just procedure how to find cofactors. Individual element to cofactor will find. Afterwards take cofactor, next transpose. This is called adjoint. But this is directly that is use of the 2 by 2 matrix shortcut method. Okay. Singular matrix, non-singular matrix. Singular matrix definition. Singular matrix. A matrix A is said to be a matrix A is said to be singular. A is said to be singular if its determinant is equal to 0. So that is the definition of the singular matrix. Non-singular matrix. Non-singular matrix. Okay, a matrix capital A is said to be non-singular if determinant of A not equal to 0. If determinant of A is not equal to 0. So this one. A matrix A is said to be a singular matrix if that A is equal to 0. A matrix capital A is said to be non-singular if that A not equal to 0. These are the definition of singular matrix, non-singular matrix. In matrix chapter also definition is important, and here also these are the definition in determinant chapter. Next here. A into adjoint A is equal to adjoint A into that ABA square matrix. A into adjoint A is equal to adjoint A is equal to prove that this is the theorem. ABA square matrix. A into adjoint A is equal to adjoint A into A is equal to that A into I. Prove. We will prove this one. Okay, let us take that A is equal to A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. This is the matrix A. Next we want adjoint. Adjoint means before we find cofactor. Cofactor of A is equal to A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Right. Adjoint. What is adjoint? Adjoint is equal to transpose of this one. Transpose of these cofactors. A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. This is the adjoint. Now let us take this one, this part. A into adjoint A. A into adjoint A. A means this one. Small letter A11, A12, A21, A13, A21, A22, A23. Okay. So first of all, space is not sufficient. I'll explain here from here. So first we do this one. A into adjoint A is equal to adjoint into A is equal to A into I. Okay. First of all, take A matrix, cofactor of A. Next adjoint A. We'll prove A into adjoint A. Right. I will take here. Continuation, that is A into adjoint A. A matrix A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Okay, already formed adjoint. Adjoint means A11, A12, A13. Next, A21, A22, A23. So that is this. A31, A32, A33. Right. A into adjoint. Multiply. Like a 3 by 3 matrix to multiply. This row into this column. First row, first column. A11, A11 plus A12, A12 plus A13, A13. Okay, complete first element. Second element. First row, second column. First row, second column. A11, A21 plus A12, A22 plus A13, A23, A13, A23. Next, third element. First row, third column. A11, A31 plus A12, A32, A13, A33. That is the third element. Next, second row, first element, first column. A21, A11 plus A22, A12, A23, A13. Next, second row, second column. A21, A21 plus A22, A22 plus A23, A23. Second row, third column, A21, A31, A22, A32, A23, A33. Next up, this element, seventh element, A31, first, third row, first column, third row, first column, A31, A11 plus A32, A12 plus A33, A13. Next here is element, eighth element. Second, third row, second column, A31, A21 plus A32, A22 plus A33, A23, and last element, third column, A31, A31, A32, A32, A33, A33, like this. Okay, right. We know, I explained determinant definition. Determinant definition is sum of the product of the elements and its corresponding cofactors. Element to corresponding cofactor, element to corresponding cofactor, element to corresponding cofactor. That is determinant definition. This is a matrix. What is determinant? Symbolical that can be denote det. So determinant definition. Next, sum of the products of the elements cofactors of another row or another column is equal to 0. So A11, A21 different element to cofactor different multiple and add this value is equal to 0. This value is equal to 0. So these are different elements and cofactors are different. So that value also 0. This value element to cofactors different. Therefore this value 0. A21, A21, A22, A22, A23, A23. This is the determinant definition, determinant value. Det. Next, that value 0. This value also element to cofactors different. This value 0. A31, A21, element and cofactors are different. That value is equal to 0. So A31, A31, A32, A32, A33, A33. So that is a determinant definition. So like this. This is matrix. Matrix means not like that determinant. Det A taking common first row, det A taking common second row, not like that. This is determinant means that element common from all elements. This is equal to det A into after taking common remaining elements 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So what is this value? Identity matrix or unit matrix. Therefore det A into I. So we show A into Z is equal to det A into I. Similarly adjoint A into A, same we can multiply like this answer we get. Similarly adjoint A into A is equal to also det A into I. So finally A being a square matrix, therefore the theorem is A into adjoint A is equal to adjoint A into A is equal to det A into I. Remember this is the Next, let's go on remark. Nothing but a note. Already we know from this theorem, A into adjoint A is equal to adjoint A is equal to det A into I. Okay, take. That is adjoint A into A is equal to det A into I. That will prove. Okay, right. Okay. Det A, what is I? 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Okay. This value, that is the adjoint A into A. Right. Take determinant. Take determinant on both sides. Take determinant on both sides. Determinant on both sides. Determinant of this one. Okay. So however this also determinant. Adjoint A is equal to det A into I from above theorem. So adjoint A into A is equal to det A into identity matrix 1 0 0 1. Det on both sides. Right. Already explained from properties. Determinant of A into B. Determinant of A into B. Det A. This is the thing. Determinant of A into B is equal to det A into det B. Use this property here. Det of adjoint A, det of adjoint A, det A. Okay, first of all, we multiply this one. Wait a minute. Okay, after multiply, take determinant. Det A 0 0 0 det A 0 0 0 det A. Okay. After inside you multiply, this is matrix. Inside you multiply det A 0 0 0 det A 0 0 0 1. So afterwards take det on both sides. Take determinant on both sides. Now apply determinant of AB is equal to det A into det B. Okay, alright. Use that property. This is equal to, now this is the determinant. Matrix means multiply inside each and every element. Each and every element. But I want to take common. This is determinant. This determinant means it is possible taking common either any one row or any one column. So that's why the choice was from first column, second column, third column. Overall, first row, second row, third row, 3 times taken common. Det A into det A and 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 after taking common. So right. Determinant of adjoint A is equal to det A into det A into det A. What is this value? Det A whole cube. Det A whole cube. Determinant of this one. What is determinant of one? Fix that answer. Determinant of identity matrix, either 2 by 2 matrix or 3 by 3 matrix, anyone. That value 1. Determinant of that identity matrix, any order, value is 1. Okay, right? Let's check 1. This value 1 minus 0. Minus 0 into something 0. Plus 0 into something 0. So that's why 1 into 1. So this value is equal to A cube into 1. So So this value is equal to A cube. Finally, adjoint A into det A is equal to det of A cube. Det of A cube. Take this side. That is cancel. Determinant of adjoint A. Det of adjoint A is equal to determinant of square. So after cancellation, det A square. When the order of the matrix is 3 by 3, order of the matrix is 3 by 3. Suppose order of the matrix n by n. Suppose order of A n by n. Order of A n by n. That is 3 by 3. What will get answer? Final answer will get how much? Det A. Finally, determinant of adjoint A is equal to this 2 can be written as det A 3 minus 1. Det A 3 minus 1. So use this remark. We can generalize that. What is this value? Suppose order of a matrix n by n, then det of adjoint A is equal to det A whole power n minus 1. So finally use this remark to form one formula. So this is important for objective and for theory also, and 1 mark question in theory board exam, and it is useful for objective KCET level and JEE level also. Okay, right. Suppose 2 by 2 matrix. What is adjoint A? Adjoint A is equal to det A whole power 2 minus 1. I will give an example. Suppose A is of order 3 by 3 and det A is equal to 4. Det A is equal to 4. Find determinant of adjoint A. Apply formula. Determinant of n minus 1. Det A, n means here order 3 by 3, 3 minus 1, det A whole square, det A value given 4 square. What is the answer? Resultant answer is 16. Like this, you will find. Okay. One more theorem. If A is invertible matrix, if and only if A is non-singular. A is non-singular. This symbol is like this one. If and only if, this means A is non-singular. It is a theorem. A is invertible matrix if and only if A is non-singular, will prove. So means what will show that means first of all take A is invertible, we show that A is non-singular, and next conversely A is a non-singular take, and we prove finally A is invertible. Okay, right. Let A be an invertible matrix, of order n, and let I be the, and let this is I be the identity matrix of order n, say of order n. Let A be an invertible matrix of order n, and let I be the identity matrix of order n. There exists a matrix. B. This is also same order n. Then what is invertible matrix definition? Already explained. So that implies A is invertible matrix of order n, and let I be the identity matrix of order n. Then there exists a matrix B. AB is equal to BA is equal to I. AB is equal to BA is equal to I. This is invertible matrix definition. Okay, right. Here, then this condition is, then A is called invertible. Then B is inverse of A. Okay, right. In matrix, discussed about this invertible matrix, right? Okay. AB is equal to I. AB is equal to B is equal to I. Now let us take AB is equal to I. Take determinant this one. Take determinant. So by the property in seventh property, I expand the properties. Det of AB is equal to det A into det B. Determinant of identity, any order, already explained. Previous problem, previous remark. Identity matrix determinant anyone, either 2 by 2 matrix or 3 by 3 matrix. Its value is equal to 1. From this, you can understand that A not equal to 0. Determinant not equal to 0. That implies, therefore, that A not equal to 0. So by the definition of the singular or non-singular matrix, determinant A not equal to 0 means A is non-singular. Therefore, A is non-singular. Okay, A is non-singular. Right. Now take converse. Take A is non-singular. We will prove that A is invertible. A is non-singular matrix. Then what to prove? A is invertible matrix. What is A is invertible matrix? Show that A is equal to B, A is equal to I. Okay. From above theorem, A into adjoint A is equal to adjoint A into A is equal to det of A into I. Use that A into adjoint A is equal to adjoint A into A is equal to det A into I. Already proved this theorem? Okay, right. Take this side. A 1 by det A. Take this side det A. 1 by det A adjoint A. And 1 by det A adjoint A into A is is equal to I is equal to I. A into adjoint A is equal to adjoint A is equal to delta A into I from the theorem proved. So delta take this side. A into 1 by delta A of adjoint A is equal to or 1 by delta A adjoint A into A is equal to I. This implies AB is equal to BA is equal to I, where B is equal to, we can consider this is B. B is equal to 1 by delta A into adjoint A, where B is equal to 1 by delta A of into adjoint A. Okay, right. From this already one, AB is equal to BA is equal to I. AB is equal to BA is equal to I. Then from this definition of the invertible matrix, here A is called, that implies A is invertible matrix. A is invertible matrix, that implies A inverse is equal to B. Here B is called A inverse. B is A inverse. Therefore, that implies A inverse is equal to B. Okay. What is B that implies? B means what? 1 by delta A of adjoint A. So this one finally, this is the answer. This also important formula. Use this formula doing problems in next exercise. Okay, this is the theorem. If A is invertible matrix, if and only if A is non-singular matrix, first of all we prove, consider take that A be an invertible matrix of order n, and I also identity matrix of the order n. Then exists a matrix B of also same order n. By the definition of the invertible matrix, AB is equal to BA is equal to I. AB is equal to, let's take determinant on both sides. Apply the property det of AB. Det A det B is equal to determinant of identity matrix is equal to 1. So from this relation, what will we say? Det A clearly not equal to 0. Why means product is equal to 1? Clearly it is not equal to 0. Therefore, determinant of A not equal to 0 means then by the definition of the non-singular matrix, A is non-singular matrix. Commas, you take A is non-singular matrix, and A into adjoint A is equal to adjoint into A is equal to det A into I. So by the theorem, we take this one. Okay, A is det A, take this side 1 by det A. Suppose singular matrix means it does not exist. Why means 1 by det A? 1 by 0. Singular matrix means 1 by 0. This is not exist. That's why A is non-singular. A into 1 by det A adjoint A. 1 by det A adjoint A into A is equal to I. So let us, this is considered as a B. B is equal to 1 by det A adjoint A. AB is equal to B, A is equal to I. By the definition of the invertible, this is the invertible matrix. Therefore, A is invertible matrix. That implies A inverse is equal to B. So that implies, therefore, A inverse is equal to 1 by det A into adjoint. So therefore, this is the okay students. We'll continue next class in next session. Thank you.